Alright, welcome back to Fix and Flip. Today we're going to be replacing the door latch assembly on a 2000 Ford F-150. This guy right here. If you've ever jumped out of your truck and this happened, then you more than likely have something going on with that little guy in there. Go and check out, make sure that everything else is the way it's supposed to be, and check out when you go to shut your door, make sure this is lining up perfect. And also what you can do is take any screwdriver, put it right in here and kind of mocking the hinge right there, and just push on it, see if it locks, and then try both your handles, see if the screwdriver comes out. And that way you know there's something going on where when this connects with that, it's not wanting the latch. So instead of going to the part store for something like this, I'm going to go to the junkyard, because it's $100+ just for this door latch assembly, where you can get it for a few bucks at a junkyard. And it seems how I'm dealing with, you know, 2000 F-150. It's 20 years old. I don't really want to spend $100 on a door latch. Now, before heading to the junkyard, I like to take off whatever part it is that I'm going to be getting when I'm there, because I don't want to walk half a mile out into a scrapyard and not have the right tools. Basically, you just start with your whatever screwdriver you want. It looks like these top ones just pop right out. Door trim. And it has Phillips right here. It doesn't look like there's any bolts or screws anywhere besides the one right here on the outside so far, or along the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the cover off on this handle. There's a Phillips in there. A lot of the times your window switch and lock switch pops up just like that. Go ahead and take the all your connectors off, electrical stuff, get it right out of the way. See if this side pops up or not. Don't look like it. So what you want to do is lift. One more connection in here. Wire that little flasher right there. When your door opens, that light turns on. It's a bulb that you got to kind of twist it a little bit and then it pops right out. So that was pretty easy getting the panel off. 2 screws and some wire harnesses. Lifts right up. This is still on there, you know the door's never been off before. There's door panel, I should say, not the door. It's held on by the speaker, so I'm just going to fold it out of the way. So it looks like you're going to have to take off where the inside and outside handle connect in your door lock. It looks, it might be 1 wiring harness connector going in there. 3 bolts on the outside are going to be a T30. Go ahead and take them 3 out, put them aside. Definitely don't have a lot of room in here. So what it looks like I'm going to have to do is take this bolt off. Looks like a 12 or 13 millimeter. That way the bracket for the window moves out of my way a little bit. It's actually 11 millimeter. Screwdriver or needle nose or whatever you can on this plastic yellow strip, and that pops that loose, which I don't know if I really had to just take anything off on that besides these 2 black clips that held it to the door, but it made it easier to move around. And then one on the back, the yellow clip right there, you gotta pop off. And that's pretty much it. You definitely have to take that 11 millimeter bolt off to get it enough room in there to pull this out. Alright, so here we are at the junkyard. Found this white F-150. It's a year newer. So basically I just checked it out, made sure that it's working. Now I pretty much just have to do the same process all over again and then take it home and install it. Alright, got the 3 T30s off, door panel off. This was just duct taped on there, so it's tore it right off. Feel kind of like a bank robber wearing a mask in the junkyard. There's so many people here, it's crazy. Especially in the over there in the Chevy section. Only thing different I'm going to do from off of my truck right away is I'm going to take this whole handle off. because this cable is kind of a pain in the butt to get off. It's just one 6mm bolt holding it on. And you just kind of slide it towards the truck. It pops right off. And then on this 11mm that I had to take off, this one actually, the bolt is still on there, but it's broke. So it moves around freely for me already. So that's a plus, one less bolt. Alright, to get to the one that is hooked to the outside door handle, I've been using needle nose pliers, but the ones with a little bit of a curve on there. That one's probably the hardest one to get off. It's always whatever's the last piece, no matter what it is, a bolt or a clip, it's always the hardest thing to get off. There we go. Here's my new one. Alright, here we are back home, about to install the new door latch. Just like pretty much anything, it's just the same process, just do it backwards. And then once I get it in there, go ahead and test it out, see if it works. Alright, here we are with the door panel back on, new assembly put in. I don't know exactly what was wrong with that last one. Had to have been something on the inside, rusted or something broke. But this new one definitely works. Thanks for joining me on my junkyard experience. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you have an F-150 especially. You never know what's going to break on a truck next. Show you guys how to fix it.